So just relating to a video that I posted earlier about basically the type of knots to use, there's one knot here which I thought would be pretty important to show you just based on the context of that video. So I'm just going to show a quick uni knot. I've only got my GoPro here. Square that up a little bit. I've only got my GoPro here. I don't have a super high definition camera or anything like that, so I hope it's clear enough for you guys to be able to see what I'm actually doing here. But for the sake of this example, we're going to use this piece here. This is going to be our fluorocarbon or mono, whatever you want to call it. And this is just going to be whatever we're tying onto, just for the sake of the fact that it's got a loop in it. And yeah, like I said in the previous video, that this knot is best used when you're tying your fluorocarbon or the fluorocarbon mono, whatever it is, onto your fly line. The reason for that is because quite often people use an improved clinch knot or a clinch knot, and it's just a generally weaker knot, and it does have a lot. It does wear a lot at the point where it pivots on itself, so you can end up losing a lot of fish or just losing your leader in general. So this is definitely a far better, far stronger knot, and you won't end up striking a fish and then have that fish jumping around the pool with a leader in its mouth for the next 10 minutes. So basically I've just threaded that through the loop there, and for the sake of this example again, quite a long piece coming off there. So we grab this tag end, and this is the most important shape to remember with the uni knot, is that shape there. So that's coming across in front of the running line. And once you've got that, it's just a really simple knot. You just go around 1, 2, 3. The thicker it is, the less times you have to go around. So generally it's going to be anywhere between 3 and 7 turns. For something that's really thick, I'd go about 3 turns. For something that's a lot thinner, 4 to 6 pound, I'd go for maybe 6 or 7 turns. And then you've actually got to tighten this toward the tag end. You do have to tighten the tag end quite a lot with the uni knot, and then that actually slides once you start pulling the running line down onto itself, and it does tighten a lot better than that has there when you've got mono. It stacks on itself nicely, and it is a good idea, like with any knot, to wet your knot. And yeah, like I was saying, it's just best to use this knot going onto your fly line, just because that point does take a lot more wear and stress than most of your other knots. Generally, myself, when tying onto flies, I'll go for a clinch knot or an improved clinch knot, and yeah, that seems to do fine. It's just if I've found in the past that if I use a clinch knot on this part of the line here, where I go into my fly line, I can lose a lot of leaders when I do tighten my line up, especially on the when I'm using sort of lighter gauge fluorocarbon or mono.